Welcome everyone. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying with your families. Today's video is about the third part of the white dolphin, and here in this video we are going to discuss the summary of chapter number 21 till chapter number 30, and we will also explore multiple themes from each chapter. So let's start without any further ado. Chapter number 21 starts when we see Kara clutching her mother's old memory, a dolphin shaped memory stick. She took this memory stick from her mother's room a night before her departure. Now she is very much curious and wanted to know what is inside this memory stick, and we already have read about Kara that she is completely blank about IT and technology and all these things, and she doesn't even know how to decode the memory stick. So she just thought or just imagined to seek help from Miss Panluna, and then she tried to approach her to show her that memory stick and to get help from her. However, Miss Penluna surprises her by suggesting to listen to the dolphins. Kara is now confused and feeling let down. She wonders why she is being urged to rely on such an enigmatic method. As far as the themes of this particular chapters are concerned, we found out a theme of loss and grief. The story revolves around Kara's mother, her answers about her missing mother, and all these things are highlighting the theme of loss and the grief that she accompanies. Second one is the identity and legacy. Kara's possession of her mother's dolphin shaped memory stick symbolizes her connection to her mother and her attempt to understand her own identity in relation to her mother's legacy. One more thing, in this particular chapter, Kara reveals some secret about her mother by telling that she was not a materialistic lady. She doesn't even have her wedding ring. She was the one who was always worried and seeking help for the marine creatures or for marine life. She was against dredging, and that's why she was somehow, or you can say indirectly, was an enemy of Dougie Evans. In chapter number 22, Kara meets Felix and his dad while they are outside the chip shop, and Kara was also there with Daisy. She accidentally drops her mother's memory stick, that dolphin shaped memory stick which we just talked about. Felix picks it up, and first he was curious to know what it is all about, and then he suggests that he can check it out for Kara. Kara first disagreed or was reluctant to give it to Felix, but eventually she agrees and handed it over to Felix. She really wants to find her mother as well as the injured dolphin's mother. Let's talk about the themes of this chapter. So, here we found out resilience and determination. How can we relate this theme with this particular chapter? So, Kara's frantic efforts to save the white dolphin despite its dire condition showcases the theme of resilience and determination. She was ready to give her first aid. She was very much optimistic about the recovery of the dolphin. Second theme is bonding with nature. And yes, we have seen bonding, Kara's bonding with nature. Her desperate attempts to save the white dolphin highlights the theme of bonding with nature. Plus, her concern about the sea reef is also shows or also showing the same theme or symbolizing her bonding with nature. In chapter number 23, Kara had a dream of her mother. After waking up from her dream, she runs to the sea, and there she swims with the mother dolphin, gently directing her towards the blue pool where her calf is located. Uh, Previously, she was thinking that it is also a dream, but later she realizes that it was not a dream, but she was actually swimming with the dolphin. Power of connection, a strong theme is shown in this particular chapter. The dream of Kara shows a strong connection of her not only with her mother but with nature, as she finds the mother dolphin was also present there. In chapter number 24, when Kara wakes up, her wet clothes confirms that her nighttime swim was actually happened. It was not a nightmare or not a dream. Uncle Tom was very disappointed the same day because of his unsuccessful fishing trip. He told Aunt Babe that he couldn't get money and also got threat from Dougie Evan to fire from the job. Aunt Babe is really upset and she's very concerned for her family expenses. Meanwhile, Kara and Daisy decide to visit the recovering dolphin. There, they met Felix, who unfortunately cannot access the memory stick due to a password barrier. Daisy chooses the name Angel to that calf or to that dolphin. Felix told her that despite of his multiple efforts, he couldn't decode the memory stick. He was unable to get the access of the correct password, and Kara was already unaware about it. So the secret was still not revealed. This chapter shows family struggles and unity. We have seen that the family is facing various challenges. Uncle Tom's job is already at risk, and despite all these hardships, Kara and Daisy are together, are united. They decide to visit the dolphin together, which highlights the unity and support for one another in tough times. Second theme is hope and resilience. One thing I would like to add here, we have seen that the theme of hopefulness and hopelessness, they are simultaneously the part of this particular novel. Naming the recovering dolphin Angel symbolizes this hope and optimism. Despite Felix's inability to access the memory stick, there is still a determination to overcome obstacles and find solutions. It demonstrates resilience in the face of challenges. Kara, Felix, they both are very much hopeful about things. Though they were so young, but still they have this determination or firm belief that they can change the world where they are living, at least the world of their sea, at least the world of Cornwall. So, we can find out the theme of hopefulness and hopelessness together in this story or in this novel. Chapter number 25 shows that the Marine Life Rescue Team wants to use Angel's story to promote saving the reef, and Felix agrees. Whereas Kara is reluctant. She isn't sure about it. She feels hesitant to share Angel's story with anyone. But Felix tries to convince her to work in a group to help save the reef. Mrs. Carter and the other students of the school also agree to support them in their cause. Mrs. Carter even offers them the hall of the school to arrange a conference for everyone and to spread awareness about sea reef. Environmental conservation is the main theme of this story. The story of White Dolphin revolves around efforts to save the reef. It highlights the importance of environmental conservation. Angel's story becomes a focal point for raising awareness about the need to protect marine life and ecosystem. This theme underscores the significance of preserving natural habitats for future generation. Next, in chapter number 26, it's the first day of school holidays. Everyone gathers at school hall for a conference about reef conservation and opposing dredging. During the discussion, Kara shares a bit about Maori culture. She mentions that they believe dolphins carry their ancestors' spirit. She knows this because her mum was born in New Zealand. Felix curiously asks Kara for the Maori word for dolphin. After she tells him, Felix quickly leaves to do something. We again connect this chapter with environmental activism and advocacy. The organization of a conference to support saving the reef from dredging underscores the theme of environmental activism and advocacy. Cultural connection and awareness could also be the theme of this chapter. Kara talk about the Maori belief about dolphin, which highlights the theme of cultural connection and awareness. This emphasizes the importance of understanding and respecting diverse culture and their beliefs. In chapter number 27, we see that the school hall is filled to capacity. Dougie Evan is also there, and he was sitting with the politician of his town. There were many other people too who were attending the conference. Carl was the one who started delivering his speech. Despite his efforts to capture the audience attention through his speech, he struggled to do so. Dougie Evans captivates the crowd with his articulate speech. Felix hurries back and asks Kara to buy some time. She was very nervous to move or to go on the stage. Eventually, she started delivering her speech and tried to make a case for sustainable fishing. While delivering her speech, she suddenly hears her mother's voice. And here the chapter ends. We connect the theme of power of persuasion. We have seen that in this chapter, many orators delivered their speech. The chapter illustrates the power of persuasion. Dougie Evan has the ability to captivate the audience with his eloquent speech. Whereas when we talk about Carl's attempt, so Dougie Evans' persuasive rhetoric wins over the crowd. And he was not a successful person for delivering his message. He means Carl's. Unexpected connection or connections are also shown in this chapter. Kara hearing her mother's voice in the crowd shows how unexpected things can happen in anyone's life, stressing the need to be open to surprise and new experiences. In chapter number 28, Kara's mother's voice was coming out from a video. Felix plays that video. It was made by Kay or Kara's mother. She explains how the sea life is in danger due to dredging. She shows the before and after effects of dredging. It wins the audience over, and many of them finally sign the petition against dredging. Felix explains Kara that he found the film or the video on the memory stick after figuring out the password, and the password was a Maori word for dolphin. The power of media and art is clearly shown in this chapter. The screening of Kara's mother's video and its effect on the audience emphasizes the theme of the power of media and art to evoke emotions, change perceptions, and inspire actions. We have seen that the audience was spellbound while watching the video. They had a clear idea that now they are seriously in danger. Sea is in danger and they need to step forward to work or to save the marine creature as well as their sea. Collaboration and discovery is another theme of this chapter. Felix's discovery of the video or film and his initiative to share it within the audience demonstrate the theme of collaboration and discovery. Chapter number 29 shows the release of Angel into the sea. Kara is sitting alone in the beginning of the chapter when her father, along with Felix and his father, gathered to witness Angel's release back into the sea. Finally, the dolphin swims off alongside its mother. Kara was really upset and sad. Loneliness and support can be seen Kara, sitting alone, initially portrays a sense of loneliness or isolation. However, the arrival of her father, along with Felix and his father, highlights the theme of support and companionship. Closure and release. The release of Angel back into the sea symbolizes closure and the completion of a journey. This theme underscores the idea of letting go and moving forward as Angel swims off alongside its mother. Now, here comes the last chapter of today's video. Early in the morning, the newspaper shows that the campaign was a success. Dougie Evan is very angry and furious. He fires Uncle Tom from his job. Aunt Babe feels annoyed, and she now says that they cannot afford Kara and her dad to stay there anymore. Again, the financial problems can be seen, the family dynamics can be seen. The situation underscores the theme of financial strain and its impact on family dynamics. Uncle Tom losing his job and Aunt Babe worrying about her family, supporting Kara and her dad highlight how financial stress can change family decisions and dynamics. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for further videos or for more interesting content. Allah Hafiz.